Hi and welcome to my 12th and last book review for the Black Library Advent 2021. Um, in this last review, we'll cover Mad Dog that was written by Nate Crowley. And this book covers pretty much the lore for Gazkul Traka, one of the biggest and meanest orc boss that ever existed in 40k. And more precisely, we're going to cover Mad Dog Grotznik. And so just be careful not to be confounded because in the title it says Gaskell Track a short story. We don't really we do talk about it, but not directly. You'll see what I mean. It's still a good book, but anyways. So the summary on Black Library goes as follow. So Gaskell Traka got killed by one of the Space Wolf Black Mane, and so the prophet of Gork and Mork is now dead, and Mad Dog Grotznik needs to find a way to bring him back to life. But he knows he can do it because he already did it in the past. And that's the summary. It's not bad, but this little summary only covers like the first 10% of this book and pretty much doesn't really tell you what this is going to be about. So here is my summary. So Mad Dog is sitting in front of the million of pieces from Gaskell, and he's pondering and wondering how he's going to fix him and bring him back to life. And by doing so and wondering, he goes back into his memory and remember the second time he brought back Gaskell Traka back to life. And this brings us back to the second war of Armageddon. And this is my story. So this is my summary, sorry, not story. So this is pretty much Mad Dog thinking about the past and just being a mad dog, a crazy doctor, and just going on with his own mind, thinking to himself and talking with the Grots or the Gretchens, whatever. And so this story, we don't see really Gaskell as himself or how wild he is. It's more the perception of Mad Dog of Gaskell, and at the same time how crazy Mad Dog is. And it's really nice though. Nate really did a beautiful job on this one. What makes it so beautiful, I believe, is he does anyways, really find what makes orcs so special, make them orcs. Even though Mad Dog seems a bit more intelligent than most of them, he's still an orc in the end. And there's a few times where I was smirking at the same time I was reading it. So there's a bit of humor, there was a bit of craziness from the orcs, how they just do stuff, and it really brings you a bit more lore about the orcs. And what's interesting, we don't just get a piece of lore of Gaskell, we get a piece of lore of Mad Dog, and how he perceives stuff around him, and how his interaction with the other orcs doesn't really fit together. What he thinks is history is not the same as what the other says. So this is kind of fun. So we get really his perception of himself and how insane he is. Then, like I said, we got Gaskell, we got Mad Dog, then we got a bit more lore about the Second War of Armageddon and how the orcs did a few attacks and the strategic decision that they made at that time. So that's really nice. It's really something more. So you're not just getting attracted to Gaskell, you're getting attracted to Hell's Reach, you're getting attracted to the Acadian army, you're getting attracted to Armageddon. So, and then you'll want to know about the Great Wog and those Great War. So this is really fun. So I think for a closing book, Mad Dog is actually a really, really great choice. We open with Road Rage, a short story just about speeding, going, everything's free, and it kind of set the pace for what you're expecting next. And Road Rage was pretty unique and pretty fast as itself, since it's a speed chase, it's a Mad Max type of book. But it was such a great introduction to what we got in the 2021 Advent. So finishing with Mad Dog was actually a masterpiece. For me, Mad Dog got a good 9, and one of the reasons it's really well written, I know it's not as complicated as some others that maybe deserve a better scoring, but just the fact that it connects so well with the orc was so funny. And on it, honestly, Nate did a beautiful job. It's well written. It was 25, 26 pages. Like I said, again, depends how you put your setting. Again, a 45 to 50 minutes to read. It was a really great one. I really enjoyed that one. And I would suggest it pretty much to anybody that's interested into the orcs. Yeah, maybe. Or if you want a piece of lore about Armageddon, just itself, but you won't see the full war of Armageddon, the Second War. You'll just focus on the tactics that was being used by the orcs. So just a little glimpse, but it's a nice little glimpse, and it makes sense within the lore. So that was really fun, really nice. So yeah, so that is our last review. Thank you if you watched them. If you didn't, well, you're not there, so you can see them. So the next video will be the complete review of the Advent 2021. I'll just make a small video that compress all 12 of them. I'll explain quickly what I believe it's the best books, which one are not that good, if it's worth the $50 if it comes back later on. But anyways, we'll cover that in that book, in that review. But anyways, after this, just let you guys know, after this review, I will start doing actual real novel and novella. So we'll see from there what's coming up next. Like I said, we got the Siege of Terra. I got a few drama and horror books that I want to check out. So yeah, stay tuned. We're gonna get a lot more stuff coming in. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys around.